My parents tried to give my inheritance to their favorite child, but my grandparents had one last surprise. I'm 28 now, and my younger sister Amy, 25, has been the golden child for as long as I can remember. When I turned 5, my birthday meant a basic store-bought cake. When Amy turned 2, my parents went all out: professional face painters, a bouncy castle, even a petting zoo. At 10, I saved my allowance for months to buy a bike. The day Amy saw it, she threw a tantrum. My parents immediately bought her a better one. In 4th grade, I landed the lead role in the school play. I practiced every night for weeks. My parents arrived an hour late and missed my biggest scene because they were comforting Amy over a stomachache that magically disappeared later. They just lost track of time. I joined clubs, got straight A's, won first place at a regional science fair. Barely a reaction. When Amy got a B+ in her weakest subject, they celebrated with dinner and bought her a new phone. High school was more of the same. I maintained a 4 near a GPA, edited the school paper, captained the debate team. Amy struggled to keep C's. Junior year, I was selected for a prestigious Harvard summer program. I announced it at dinner. My dad grunted and redirected the conversation to Amy's dance recital. The night I left for Harvard was the same night as Amy's performance. My parents said they couldn't drive me to the airport. A friend's parents took me instead. When I got into multiple elite colleges with a full scholarship, my dad said, "Don't let it get to your head." When Amy barely graduated and decided not to go to college, they praised her for knowing herself and bought her a car. By 27, I had a solid finance job and bought my own house. Still know we're proud of you. Then my grandfather passed away. His will left $500 to be split equally among all grandchildren. For me, it meant paying off loans, investing, maybe even starting a business. When the will was read, my parents looked furious. Later, they cornered me. "It's not fair," my mom said. "Amy needs it more." I stayed calm. Grandpa made his decision. That's final. They exploded, called me selfish, ungrateful. My dad listed everything they'd ever done for me: basic necessities like food and school supplies, while conveniently forgetting the car, shopping sprees, and continued financial support they still give Amy. Then my dad crossed a line. As executor, he announced he'd reinterpret Grandpa's wishes and give my entire share to Amy. If he'd known everything, he would have wanted this. I immediately called my grandmother. She was furious. She told me my parents had tried years ago to convince Grandpa to leave everything to Amy. He refused. He believed all grandchildren deserved equal treatment. Then she dropped the bombshell. Grandpa had added a clause stating that anyone who tried to challenge or alter the distribution would lose their share entirely. When I confronted my parents, they were stunned. They had no idea. My grandmother contacted her lawyer and my dad's siblings. My dad was removed as executor for attempted fraud, and the will was enforced exactly as written. My parents threatened to cut me off. "If you take that money," my dad said, "you're not welcome in this family." A month later, they showed up uninvited at a family gathering and caused a scene. My dad screamed that I'd stolen from Amy. My mom threw a photo album at my feet. It took several relatives to force them to leave. That's when my grandmother stood up. "My husband was incredibly proud of this young man," she said. "He wanted all his grandchildren to have equal opportunities." Then she revealed something none of us knew existed: a scrapbook my grandfather had kept. It contained newspaper clippings of my achievements, acceptance letters, certificate, even the program from the school play my parents missed. The room went silent. Later, Amy approached me privately. She apologized. She admitted that being the favor had actually hurt her. Our parents never let her grow or fail on her own. She said she planned to use her inheritance to finally go to college and build her own life. She told me seeing me stand up for myself gave her courage. I used my share to pay off my loans and fund therapy for both Amy and myself. 6 months later, Amy texted me a photo of her college acceptance letter. For the first time, it felt like both of us were finally free.